A fascinating fact you have never known, part 67. This was one of the cruelest forms of torture ever existed in the world. During the medieval times in England, there was a form of torture that terrified any criminal who heard about it. It was called the Rat Hole Prison. This prison was located underneath the foundations of the Tower of London, where prisoners were shackled in complete darkness. Particularly, this prison was connected to the nearby river and placed at the water level, and the prisoner's nightmare began when the water rose. At this point, the rats living along the riverbanks would be flushed out of their shelters and forced to swim to find refuge and food. And of course, the most ideal place they could get to was this prison. However, since it was utterly dark inside, the prisoner could only hear the wet footsteps of rats entering the prison. They started enclosing him densely. These hungry rats would then begin gnawing on the prisoner's body. He could weakly fend off the rats for a few hours, but ultimately, the prisoner would also faint from exhaustion. And while unconscious, the rats continued feasting on his flesh. The intactness of the prisoner's body depended on the severity of his crimes.